Hey guys, and welcome to episode 22 of the final season and second season of the rebuild of the AC Milan. As we are actually sitting in 4th position. If you haven't seen the last one, go ahead and watch that one before this one, because we did drop off a little bit. But we've still got time to claw it back, as you can see on the week in front, and you can see right now on the calendar. We have Napoli next at the SIRO, so we have the home advantage. Followed up by Sassuolo, who I think I'm going to avoid. Play Parma, just because they've got a rich history, and I want to see us go up against them. Then Empoli, we will sim, and then of course we've got a cup game. But despite all them I've just told you, we go into the transfer window as well, so we could be signing some final players here for the final bit of this save. However, we are going to go one step at a time, and the first step is Napoli, probably the biggest one to try and overtake them in the league, with Donnarumma in the goal, Hector Bellerin, Thiago Silva, Romagnoli and Tagliafico at the back, with Pacata, Tonali and Kessier in the middle, with St. Maximin and Jota supporting the old Napoli boy in Mertens. And I mean old, doesn't he? Used to play for him, and old because he is getting old now. He's knocking on, but hopefully he can knock on the Napoli door with a couple of goals to join it. And here we go, let's have a look at this Napoli lineup with Meret in the net, very decent young keeper, Semedo on the bench as well, with Zielinski, with Azpilicueta, Koulibaly, Manolas and Ramani, I think it is, as the right back, with Fabian Lobotka and Allen in the midfield, very strong indeed, with Insigne, Politano and Ozabayal as the front three. Actually, I thought there were going to be a striker in front of that. Ozabayal does not really suit the striking role, I don't think, but I'll take it as an advantage, as we'll try and exploit them. Still looks like they haven't found a reliable replacement for Dries Mertens, in my opinion, playing a winger up there, but he's got it straight away. It's Politano, not Ozabayal, as Politano's through here, but what a tackle from Thiago Silva, and he's given a penalty somehow. Honestly, this game is garbage. He's going to get sent off. I can't believe that. I honestly can't. How is that a foul? Lively start, but that is all day getting the ball away. And 3 minutes in, Napoli with a penalty, but we've saved it. Justice. A little bit of justice, should I say, because we've still got 10 men, but we've saved the spot kick. And geez, what a lively start this one is. Definitely didn't think it were a red card. I thought it was an exceptional tackle. Just got round his man to clip the ball away, as Alan St. Maximin is bringing the ball away here as well. Alan St. Maximin, can we actually take the lead after theirs? Oh, maybe handball, but he falls to Lucas Paqueta on his left foot, and it's volleyed straight in the face. And here's Lucas Paqueta waiting for the run of Alan St. Maximin, who just love the way he moves as he's got the ball here. Can he give it in the middle? Tackle by Koulibaly, put pressure on the keeper, and Mertens jumped a little bit late. Meret to catch, and 15 minutes in, a bit end-to-end. Dries Mertens now on the ball as he chips it over to St. Maximin. Going to try and cross it into the back post. And oh, Kessier! Header that! That was straight at you, and he can't even keep it in. That's a shame. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Gives the ball to Franck Kessier here as he puts it out wide to Alan St. Maximin. Can we try and take a chance here? We've got Dries Mertens making the run in the middle, but I'm going to go for a skill here and try and turn. And he does it superbly, but the finesse, everything but the shot with St. Maximin is exceptional. And I recently had to clickbait a video saying 10 men no problem, as it actually seems that way so far, but now I've said that, they're going to score out there. No, they aren't. Hector Bellerin gets it, and can we get on this counter-attack? Alan St. Maximin uses Mertens. Oh, the interplay between them, always perfect apart from then. However, here's Politano again. Chance for Napoli. Big save, Donnarumma. And that's the biggest save of the game. He's just saved a one-on-one, but I just come to expect it from Donnarumma now, so not really celebrating, as I would be if we can actually get a goal. Here's Dries Mertens, runs straight into Koulibaly. It hasn't been the best display here against the older team for Dries Mertens, as it's a chance for him to whip it in just before half-time. It's going in towards Insigne, and I don't think he was ever going to get the header. St. Maximin can get there as well to knock it further back, but that should be the whistle. Unless the referee lets him have a last attack, which he's going to do. If this were us, we'd never have it, ever, as Donnarumma catches. And finally, is it going to be time? No, it isn't. It's offside. I mean, when we have the ball in their half. Watch this. They'll blow any minute now when we have it. Of course they do. It's just corrupt. If you haven't seen the last Chelsea episode as well, I was saying it on that, as it is 0-0 at half-time. We've been corrupt again with a penalty, but at least we saved it. But we're now down to 10 men with Thiago Silva off the field, and we'll have to battle even harder to get the 3 points. Tagliafico now gives it into Lucas Paqueta. Goes wide to Franck Kessier as he goes over the top to St. Maximin. Good ping out wide that. If we just had a taller striker, I'd feel confident crossing, but it's a good cut in from Alan St. Maximin. Goes for another one, and Koulibaly. I mean, yes, it was a bit of a risk doing it close to him, but he has been exceptional. And here's Sandro Tonali with the ball over the top to St. Maximin again. Actually, we need to score quick if we want to get back up to second place. As here's Kessié. Can it happen here? Oh, he's cut it back to Fabian. Showed too much of the ball, as that's a really good ball forward as well. Without Thiago Silva in that position, we can't read it, as it's a good tackle from Bellerin as well, who has been solid. As this is a chance for Mertens as well. Mertens holds it up, gives it to Paqueta, and we have a 1-0 lead. 10 men, no problem, as we take the lead in this game. Beautiful move from the back. Yeah, Hector Bellerin, he had to read that ball in the air, did do. And now Lucas Paqueta gets down the other side of the field, assisted by the old Napoli boy in Insigne. Not Insigne, Mertens, forgetting which one we bought. And puts it in the back of the net. Beautiful goal, beautiful result if it comes through. And beautiful performance. And here's a chance for Napoli though, straight after our goal as it's blocked from a body. Get rid of it, Jota! Get rid of it, Jota! As he hasn't done. And we are so lucky not to get punished there. Alan, the newly signed Everton man, just putting it wide of the mark. But I want to see how far this was off. Hector Bellerin stuck a foot out. Donnarumma could do nothing. And it is only whiskers wide. And as suspected, really. Once we've took the lead with 10 men, they have become the better team as Romagnoli, or whoever, Tagliafico, yes, had to step forward and did so, as we've got 8 minutes on the clock, and Lucas Paqueta on the ball. Love it when he has it. Feels so comfortable as he gives it to Rafael Leao, who's been subbed on. Tonali now. And Sandro Tonali has enjoyed getting down this wing for some reason, as Rafael Leao almost played it to Paqueta on the run. And Leao, he's good, he's fast, he's good at dribbling, but passing in is definitely his downfall. Here's Diogo Jota. Hasn't been involved in this game at all as he runs into the Napoli man. And that is absolutely shocking. To give it away in 90 plus minutes in stoppage time, should I say. It is horrible as they're coming forward. Please be offside or something. No, he isn't. And Onas, the substitute, whips the ball into the box. Cleared away, I think. And if we whack this, we have the win. We had a penalty save for us. Donnarumma making it a one-on-one save. Less men with Silva getting sent off for a good tackle. But we still triumph against second place Napoli. And that takes us to their position. Absolutely outstanding performance from every single one of the boys. And come on, we've got to keep on moving, boys. Into Sassuolo next, as we actually are in third. As rivals still ahead of us. And we are 6 points off Piemonte Calcio, of course. Haven't seen the last one. We had a bit of a struggle against them. We've got a risk of losing the play. I don't really care. We can't lose them now anyway. They'll have to go in the summer. And it's Donnarumma, an important one. But like I've just said, don't care. It's his last season. Hopefully we can get a win here against Sassuolo. So I'm going to go with the same team. Apart from one change. And I know who's coming in for it. You might think Caldrada. But no. Look at this. I've been training him. Milankovic, 82 rated as he steps in. The same team apart from that. So I'm not going to bother going through it. You guys know the drill. As we've got Sassuolo away from home. And can we get the result? Just got to keep up with the pack. If we get in the Champions League, I'd be happy to end the series there. But I really would like to win the league. I mean, it's a big ask. But I'd like to. As we get a 5-1 win. I've never seen 5 goals actually scored in a simulated game on this FIFA. As Simeone gets the goal for them. But Mertens' hat-trick, a goal from Jota and a goal from Paqueta seal our victory. And here we enter the transfer market. Of course, I just said I wanted to sign like 1 or maybe 2 players, but we've only got, I think, 12 million in the bank. I'm actually pretty sure on that number, as we want to probably get some players out. So I've got a training injury as well. That's not good, but I've got to get the team sorted out into a good team for this game against Parma. Yes, they're not the best team in the league, but they have a rich history, like I said earlier, and we want to be beating them. And it is Frank Kessié who's picked up an injury for 6 weeks. Eduardo Camavinga, you might not be the best rating, but you've got to step in now, as we actually have 28 in the budget. I was wrong completely. Maybe we sold a player. I'm not sure we did, but I think we're just going to make maybe 2 changes this time. Ikone, actually. Yeah, Ikone I'm going to actually trust to step up instead of Camavinga, because I haven't used him as much. And if I do this, maybe a bit of a risk, but I'm going to play him in cam a bit further forward, in the middle cam. There we go. As it's the same team. You know the drill. Only 2 changes. I'll go through it, though. Donnarumma, Bellerin, Silva, Romagnoli, Tagliafico, Paqueta, Ikone, Tonali, St. Maximin, Mertens and Jota. And you'll probably be looking at that thinking, what the hell have I done with the formation? I might as well just try it, shouldn't I? And let's have a look at this Parma lineup. We've got to try and break down with Soriano in the net. Don't know who he is. I've got Verdi on the bench. He's a decent player. With Williams, O'Connell, Jimmerson, Decopani. That's a decent defence. With Arnold in the middle, Stevens and Kukuka. I mean, that's decent with Rossi, Cornelius and Gervinho. Gervinho decent. Arnold decent. Dale Stevens have brought and Jack O'Connell and Brandon Williams. I just don't see Parma doing that in real life, but they've got them here and we've got to try and defeat them. So, decent team, but beatable. And there's the first switch from them, trying to look for Gervinho as we chest the ball into the middle with Ikone. It's a very attacking lineup I've put out, so I expect a couple of goals and at least the winners. Ikone's got a chance early on here, and he's put it in the bottom corner somehow. I thought that was floating wide. I thought the keeper had saved it if it were on target, but no, got in. And I'm rather glad I chose Ikone over Camavinga now, because it really has paid off. Beautiful move to get away from Arnold in the middle and just finesse it past the keeper to his right. I thought he was going to get a hand to it. Turns out he didn't, and we are 1-0 up. That's the best you could ask for at the start. And here's Jonathan Ikone now. Goes to play the ball around to Dries Mertens, who almost got on it. That's the intent I love to see, though, boys. We're trying to force a couple of moves here, which I would usually say is bad, but we've got to express ourselves at some point, and I think this is the team to do it against us. They've actually got an attack, though, and it's just gone wide. I need to actually calm down and try and put some moves together. And here's Sandro Tonali, of course, looking for the chip over to St. Maximin, which always works. So St. Maximin cuts inside. I'm not going to cut inside again. I'm going to go all the way around and take the shot on. But it's a good save from the keeper, and I don't know why Brandon Williams has done that, giving us a free corner as Gervinho is going to be at the front post, but we are as well and not going to win it. And here's Thiago Silva back in the lineup. Maybe a bit harsh on Milenkovic to kick him out. But I've done it now. So that's a handball. It's got to be. But the ball's still gone in. Ikone tries and turns and shoots. Now, probably could have laid that off to Paqueta at the edge of the box. But another shot for us here. And like I say all the time, we just don't take us chances. We get in the lead, but then we just sit on it. And when you do sit on it, stuff like this happens. They catch you on the break. As Romagnoli has to come across and actually pass it out to St. Maximin, who's always on the ball. He's got Ikone making the move. And Jonathan Ikone gets it. But I would have played on there, ref, unless it's a red. And it is. Okay, I'll accept you've stopped it. Jemerson, the centre-back from Monaco, I think it is, has been straight sent off. So this time we're playing against 10, not playing with 10. So they're probably going to go more defensive here. We've got to try and break them down. And if we could take a 2-goal lead here, it should break them down all game. But the ball's not whipped in properly. Ikone to win it, though. And Ikone might as well strike this. It's bumbled through. Can Emerson... Not Emerson. What am I talking about, Emerson? Can Mertens get there? He cannot. A corner ball here in the 35th minute. Alan St. Maximin, of course, winning it as Thiago Silva. Oh, he's hit the outside of the post. I thought that was going to go nowhere near, but he's done well to actually turn with that header. But like I was saying, Alan St. Maximin pulling all the strings here. And yeah, he's taking the limelight away from Jota. And now it's led to their chances. Nathan Arnold, I think it is, on the corners. It's gone into the front post, headed over everyone. And Donnarumma's actually running for it. Might as well get there because the whistle should be blowing any minute soon. Not the whistle, the whistle. There we go. As it's 1-0 at half time. They've got 10 men. I feel comfortable with getting the win now. Although they did have a chance from that corner. But we just got to be a bit more clinical in front of goal. Want to see that from Mertens, Ikone, Maximin and Jota in this half. And here is Mertens with the ball out wide to Jota. And can we actually be clinical here? Jota, I'm cutting in because I love his finesses. And can he put it in? What a save. Soriano. Really good stopping that bottom corner. Well, that's where the ball were heading anyways. Romagnoli's going to get the header. Bouncing over. And these corners were actually using to his advantage, but just not scoring. And here's Romagnoli. Passes it to Tagliafico. Actually, haven't got as involved much because we haven't gone down the left-hand side. Apart from this second half, which we're actually starting to do, as that's got to be a handball, referee. Maybe not deliberate, but it definitely was as Tonali hit the arm. But we're going to get a corner. Can we take a chance here? Romagnoli again heading over. Although Jota getting a really good tackle on the, I think, right back. As we passed it in the middle to Mertens. Back heel it, Mertens. Come on, I held down LT. As he's given them a chance to come forward as well. He got a hat-trick in the last game. What has happened to him? And here come Palmer as well. Got to keep Palmer out. If they nick something here, I will be shocked. As it's gone in the middle to Cornelius, the striker. And it requires a good save from Donnarumma. It is a good save, but we can't be letting that happen. As Cornelius, the guy who had the shot, goes off for some reason. Verdi actually coming on, who is decent as well. So can we keep the corner out? We can. And here is Lucas Paqueta as he goes in the middle to Ikone. Ikone around the side to Rafael Leao. As Leao gives it into, I think, Ikone again. As he tries to turn, he moves his man in the air. But of course it was trying to get the shot away as it falls to Paqueta. And that's gone straight down the middle. But somehow beat the keeper. What a pop shot that is. But I'll take it. A goal's a goal. And Lucas Paqueta, he doesn't get involved much in games, but he does pop up with vital goals. As yeah, it was deflected straight to him. And Soriano. I feel sorry for Soriano because he should have saved it. Look at this. Almost on him, and he puts his arms together, and I don't know why he's cupping his hands there. He's not going to catch the ball in it. And here's Arnold with a corner. As Palmer going to try and get one back, but oh, that's a bit of a dodgy clearance, but it's worked somehow, and that's a really dodgy pass. What are you doing, Ikone? Been solid this game, but it might have cost us a goal as Donnarumma actually keeps his clean sheet intact. I know he won't give it away that easy. As can we get Rebic on a run as well? I mean, they've got less defenders if we can counter-attack, but Rebic has actually been drawn back. I haven't given him many chances, and when he does come off the bench, he actually doesn't play that well, does Rebic. However, it all may well end really nice here as we've got the ball away. Please blow your whistle. There we go. A 2-0 win against Parma. I'll take it all day. I'll honestly take it all day. Beautiful performance. Yes, could have had more goals. Clinicality, if that's even a word, is something we need to work on in the future, but I'll take that, and on to the next one. And the next one being Empoli, who are going to sim as Ajax put an offer in for Theo Hernandez. That is a huge sum. And I probably could negotiate it, but I'm going to accept it straight up. It's his final season. We need the money in quick. And if we can sign someone in this episode, or even the next, with all the money we get in, we could make a big signing and maybe push for the league. Is this another offer? It is. It's 2. And Bayern Munich for Lucas Paqueta. Oh, I'm going to try and get more out of him, but if we can get a big sum, we could bring a big player in. And come on, I'm going to try and get 75. It's a lot to ask if they can pay it. 58? 58's a lot. As can we raise it to 67? I mean, it's 9 million less, but that's going to be the final offer. I might actually have to have time to think about this. 64. 64, Zulane. Give us that. There we go. We've got it off. And Paqueta, although he is very solid for us, probably will be leaving here as Doncaster want Lombardi. He can go because we're not going to use him. And yes, we've got Eduardo Camavinga, but if we could just get a huge name in with about 100 million we've got to spend, it would be immense business. And of course we can push on then to try and win the league in the last couple of stages, but we're going to make one change with this team as we've got Donnarumma in the net, Hector Bellerin, Silva, Romagnoli and Tagliafico as the back four, which I don't really know if I need to change, with Paqueta, Ikone and Tonali, St. Maximin, Leao and Jota. As is one of the midfielders back yet? Kessié, no he isn't, he's still injured, as he's probably going to be injured for the rest of the month. It was 6 weeks, wasn't it? Damn it. As we're probably going to have to sign a new midfielder if Paqueta goes, just to replace him. As can we get the win away at Empoli sim in this game? It was 5-1-1 in the last sim game. Can it be again? As it's no, 3-0, but still good as Leao gets 2 and Ikone with 1. Paqueta not actually scoring in the sim game for the first time in ages. And we've got Florentina in the cup next as Theo Hernandez is sold. Need to actually get some targets to sign for the last couple of episodes of this series. I think what I'm going to do is keep on doing 5 games an episode, and then if we still have some left over at the end, maybe stream the last one, the finale, or make just a 1-hour frenzy and get all the games done there and simulated and everything, so we've got the series wrapped up. As we need to still make a signing, so comment down below if you're still watching this save by now who we can buy, and you never know, I might just buy whoever you say straight away. However, before I need to get on to signings, got to play his final game of the episode. As where the hell have his reserves gone? They've all disappeared. I don't know why, but we've got this game here. Donnarumma in the net with Bellerin, Silva, Romagnoli, Tagliafico, Willian, Ikone and Tonali with St. Maximin, Leao and Jota. It is against Florentina in the Coppa Nazionale. Maybe that's why the reserves have gone, because we actually have to have no reserves, I guess. That's my best guess. Come on, boys. Let's get the win anyway. And let's have a look at this Florentina lineup we're against with Baumann in the net. Okay, keeper, you know, with Pizzala, Martina Quarta and Ceccherini at the back, with Dabo in the CDM role, still playing this 3-1-4-2 with King, Amrabat, Zurkowski and Chaser, with Tadic and Crotone up top. It's a very decent team, and please don't tell me that's Manny Boateng on the bench. If you've watched this channel for a while now, you'll know that he is a danger to me and a danger to society. Yeah, solid player. Actually played for us, didn't he? And he started scoring against us. As here's a pass through as we almost found Jota there. Decent start as Tagliafico's going to touch it down as well. Come on, Willian. Why are you in the midfield? I actually don't know. I think it must have just replaced with Paqueta, but I forgot to change that one, and we're just going to have to deal with it. And here's Diogo Jota. Gives it to Ikone as Leao has it now. Waits for St. Maximin. Can St. Maximin try and get around his man? He's cut inside, but I'm going to try and cut back outside. That's a good move, you know. It's actually worked. Oh, what a save, Baumann. What a save. Kept it out the bottom corner as we're going to take this corner. Speaking about it, as almost there with Romagnoli. Big chances going very close here. As can we get this to the edge of the box as it's gone to Tonali. Hits it. Falls to one of our players. Falls to him again. And Baumann What are you doing? Here is Willian, the old man, as he gives it to Ikone. That even rhymed. As Leao has it now. Waits for the run around him, but he's gone to St. Maximin. St. Maximin to keep it in. Header, Jota. He's hit the side of the net. How has he missed that? It's an open net header. I mean, you are a bit of a small player, but you should be scoring that. Big chance gone. And here's Amrabat with the ball now. Goes to the edge of the box. Goes to the box again, but it's a good tackle there from Thiago Silva this time. And can we get a run on here with Alan St. Maximin? No, we're going to pass it. And we're going to pass it again through to Rafael Leao. Leao just has to find Ikone in the middle, though. Playing in this cam roll. And Ikone has it. Can he cross it again? No, he can't. It's been blocked. But it falls to Alan St. Maximin, who turns well. And he's put it well past the post as well. So, a lot of wells there. And here's Ikone going wide to St. Maximin again. What can he do? I think defenders just read where he's going to go. But can this guy read him this time? No, he can't. All three of them can't, because he's gone round them all. Giving it to the edge of the box. Into Tonali. And Tonali lets fly. And he lets it fly past the post as well. So another chance gone missing. And here is Alan St. Maximin again. Plays it round the corner to, I think, Leao. No, it's Ikone. Leao played the 1-2 as Ikone's through. What a save. And Willian with the header. Beautiful goal from, I think he's playing central midfield, so he's done well to get that one. And I've actually not played him much, probably should have played him more, because look at that, he's come into the team and proved he can score, as I think that rhymed as well, as we went for the shot here with Ikone. Good save from Baumann, who's been solid, but that header leaped forward, leaned forward, and put it back of the net. 1-0 to us just before half-time. And can we actually make it 2 before half-time? That's a good pass through, you know, from Ikone, as he finds Leao, and I tried to chip the keeper. He actually didn't go to ground, which I expected from Baumann. He's made a lot of good saves by going to ground, but fortunately for us, it's not the time. But can we get to half-time as Amrabat has the ball? Pass it to Josh King, playing like left wing-back or something, as he's travelling up the field. Blow your whistle, ref, because he made the tackle, and there we go. 1-0. At the break. It's always just one goal in it at the break. Every single game I've played at FIFA lately. So hopefully that's not the case going into FIFA 21. It'll give me some heart attacks. I'll not be sure if I can actually win the game or not, because I hate sitting on a 1-0 lead. Got to try and improve it. And it looks like they might actually try and come back. This is what I mean. We've got to be more careful. That's not a penalty. He's done it again. It'll be the same referee. Honestly, why are all these being given as penalties? Thiago Silva with a beautiful slide. And he's going to get a yellow card for it. Oh, I can't. I actually can't. I can't believe it. As can we save this one as well? Tadic sends us the wrong way. And it's 1-1 here just after half-time. But I've clickbait the last video, corrupt refs. I can't do it again. I actually don't know what's going on. I mean, at least it wasn't a red card this time. But we've got to try and fight our way back into it. Just when I was saying I don't want a 1-0 lead, it isn't 1-0 anymore. And here's Ikone now. Jonathan Ikone gives it to Jota. Jota in the middle to Willian as it goes to Alan St. Maximin. Oh, that was a chance. And we cannot score with our wingers. And here's Jota with it now. Jota. Come on, Jota. As we get the ball away to Jordi Amrabat, who turns as well. Coming forward now, Cutrone to Zerkowski. Zerkowski round, but it's been intercepted by Tagliafico. And let's get forward this time. We just can't get out of his own half. Florentino will end up scoring at this rate, as we need to keep them out. Amrabat gives it to Zerkowski. Going to slide in. Good interception. However, ball's still not gone. Going to win that header. And we do with Thiago Silva, as we're going to pass that to St. Maximin. Leao, get on your bike. You're 85 rated, and you're just not making moves, as he's actually going to put the ball out to Jota, though, and he did well to keep that. As Ikone's got a chance here. Ikone through the middle. Got a sweaty Leao. And he's done well, actually, because there were a couple of bodies in the way. But it doesn't matter. We are 1-0, or not 1-0 up. 1 goal up. And it's back to 2-1. Yeah, good finish, Rafael Leao. We should have finished it before that, to be honest with you, though. As he pulled it back to the edge of the box. Good volley. Not volley, actually. Good elevation on the ball, should I say, to get it over the keeper's leg, who actually did stick his leg out. Baumann, who's done solid in this game, but not solid enough. Back in the lead. And here's Chaser on the ball. How has Chaser ended up here? It's nutmeg Tagliafico, for goodness sake. And ref, don't you dare put that whistle to your mouth. I'm glad he didn't, but just knowing the refs already, that would have probably been given. As Jota here, coming forward. Diogo Jota going to drop it off at the edge of the box. St. Maximin making a good move through the middle, and it's a good block defender. And here come Florentina, though. They're not relieving the pressure, as they've gone and squeezed it in. Honestly, I can't go to penalties. I can't deal with it. It's Tadic again. Why can't we defend? Oh, and that's full time. Oh, I don't want to do extra time. I've got places to be. As we're going to have to do it. Rebic is on as well. We took a striker off us. I do have faith in Rebic, but I have more faith in Leao. And here's Thiago Silva with a free kick. Camavinga, Mertens I think is on for Ikone, and Rebic. So we've actually got a few faces on now. Familiar faces. We've took the lead! Oh my days, Rebic with a header. Did not see that coming as he's running from the back post and restored our lead. It's a shame we couldn't have done that in normal time. I'm probably assuming most of you guys won't be glad if it ends this way as well. I know you guys like to see penalties, but I'm definitely glad as we needed that one. And actually, Fiorentina could be back on level here, but it's a good save, Donnarumma. And I don't know why he looked disheartened then, hands on his head, because he just saved his life as Lamas, as an actual Atalanta player in real life, or Atalanta, has come on for Fiorentina. But we've got to get rid of this ball, boys. Can't be dwillying with the ball. Dwillying? Don't even know if that's a word, but come on, let's keep on going. Second half of extra time imminent. And we've actually nicked the ball straight away with Mertens. Straight through to Rebic. It could be wrapped up here. Rebic scores. And I said I didn't have much faith in him at the start. He scored 2. And I've just completely forgotten how good this guy was last season. I need to remind myself sometimes. As he put us in the lead here. Really good through ball from Dries Mertens. Straight off guard from kickoff. They had to guard complacency, which they didn't. And there we go. 4-2. And yeah, it really has been one-sided in this extra time. Both halves. As can we chip the keeper here? It might have done. Oh, Rebic! Rebic does get that extra time hat-trick, and what a finish that is. Beautiful. Honestly, beautiful. Sublime chip over the keeper, Baumann, who started the game so well, but has conceded 5 now, and it's 5-2. And there we go. Full time on the referee's watch, and we finish at 5-2. Glad they didn't get themselves back into it, though. Yes, like I said earlier, you probably wanted penalties, you sneaky lot, but it wasn't to be. And we've gone on for an hour now, guys, as we have Roma in the next game. We've clawed his way back up the league slightly, but I think it has been very productive today, should I say. As we've got Lazio again, Piemonte Calcio again, so we could actually knock them down a few points. Napoli again, and Schalke all coming up, so although it's coming towards the latter stages of FIFA 20, or we're probably even past that, I'm into FIFA 21 time now, we've got some really tasty fixtures ahead. So, unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on so you do not miss an episode of this or FIFA 21 once it comes out. Get excited for the next few episodes. Come on, let's get the hype as we come towards the end of FIFA 20. And that has been it from me. I will see you guys all later on the next episode of A Career Mode. In a bit. Peace.